Hello, bonjour tout le monde. Welcome. We're going to do a little bit of a book buzz this afternoon. I have some new books that I want to introduce to you that are available for loan at the Jolie Regional Library. So we'll dig right in. The very first book is the World Almanac and Book of Facts 2022. So the 22 edition of the World Almanac reviews the biggest events of 2021 and will be your go-to resource for questions on any topic in the coming year. All kinds of fun facts in here, kind of like a mini encyclopedia. There you go. Okay, the next book is by David Baldacci, and this is called The Gambling Man. So this book takes place in the 1950s. The 1950s are on the horizon, and Archer is in dire need of a fresh start after a nearly fatal detour in Polka City. Here, Archer hops on a bus and begins the long journey out west to California, where rumor has it that there is money to be made for someone who's hardworking, lucky, a criminal, or all three. In California, Archer quickly discovers that the hordes of people who flocked there seeking fame and fortune landed in a false paradise that instead caters to their worst addictions and fears. As bodies begin to fall, Archer and Dash, another PI, must infiltrate the world of brothels, gambling dens, drug operations, and long-hidden secrets, descending into the rotten bones of the corrupt town that is selling itself as a promised land, but might actually be the road to perdition and Archer's final resting place. Call me if you want this book. Okay, the next one is a children's book. This one's really cute. It's called Amos Mcgee Misses the Bus, and it's written by Philip C. Stead and illustrated by Aaron E. Stead. And this is a cute little book. When he misses his bus stop to the zoo, Amos Mcgee, a friendly zookeeper who was up late planning a surprise for his friends, gets some unexpected help. Okay, the next one is livre numéro 4 dans les Aventures sur les portes de Jurassique. So, ça, c'est une bande dessinée en français. C'est livre numéro 4 dans l'aventure Adventure. J'ai beaucoup de jeunes qui vont être contents d'avoir le numéro 4 dans la bibliothèque. Le prochain, c'est par Francine Ruel, le promeneur de chèvres. Gilles, 29 ans, se retrouve amoché dans le Montréal d'après la pandémie. Il a perdu son travail de guide touristique, sa copine et son logement. En désespoir de cause, il se réfugie chez son grand-père Henriquet, qui possède une ferme en Estrie. Francine Ruel, bonne écrivaine. Okay, le prochain s'appelle Catwadd by Jim Benton. You're Making Me Sick. This is another graphic novel. Catwadd and Blurp venture off to the living room and into the world, attending a comic convention, taking a swim deep inside the toilet bowl, gazing into the future with Blumper's Christy Ball. Shredding on guitar and horseback riding are just a few adventures in this collection. Okay, Pages & Co. This is book number 2. This is a really cute little series. So since her mother's disappearance, 11-year-old Tilly has found comfort in stories at Pages & Co., her grandparents' bookstore. But when her favorite characters, Anne of Green Gables and Alice from Wonderland, appear in the shop, Tilly's adventure becomes very real. Not only can she follow Alice into and Alice into their thrilling world, she discovers that she can book wander into any story she chooses. Tilly's new ability could even help her solve the mystery of what happened to her mother all those years ago, but danger may be lurking on the very next page. We actually have we were missing this one from our collection. There's 4 books in this collection. Okay, David A. Robertson, Manitoba author. This is book 2 in the Missawa saga. It's called The Great Bear. And in the second book in the Narnia-inspired Indigenous middle grade fantasy series, Eli and Morgan travel back to Missawa, only to realize they've traveled back farther than expected. We actually covered the very first book 1 of the Missawa series in our junior book club, and we actually currently have 2 copies of this book. One's going to be for Saint Pierre, one's going to be for Saint Malo. But these are going to circulate within the junior book club because the kids just couldn't wait to read the second book. So when I told them we were purchasing the second book, and we'll continue to purchase all the other ones that go in the series, so these will be very well loved. Okay, Preston and Child, number 2 in the Norah Kelly. A mummified corpse over half a century old is found in the cellar of an abandoned building in a remote New Mexico ghost town. Corey is assigned what seems to be to her a throwaway case to ID the body and entertain cause of death. Hidden on the corpse lies a 16th century Spanish gold cross of immense value. When they at last identify the body and the bizarre cause of death, Corey and Norah open a door into a terrifying secret world of ancient treasures and modern obsession. A world centered on arguably the most defining, frightening, and transformative moment in American history. So many good books. I wish I could read them all. Okay, this is a national bestseller. This is an older book. This was part of the 2016 Canada Reads collection. In honor of Truth and Reconciliation, we are bringing in more and more titles that are recommended reads to better understand what it means, Truth and Reconciliation. And so this is one of the books that was recommended, and this is called Birdie by Tracy Lindbergh. It's a national bestseller, 2016 Canada Reads selection. And this one, Bernice Mitus, will not be broken. A beautiful Cree woman with a dark secret in her past, Birdie, has left her home in northern Alberta to travel to Gibson, BC. She is on something of a vision quest, looking for family, for home, and for understanding. Birdie begins to draw from her dreams the lessons she was never fully taught in life. Informed by the lore and knowledge of Cree tradition, Birdie is a darkly comic and moving first novel about the universal experience of recovering from tragedy. At heart, it is the story of an extraordinary woman who travels to the deepest part of herself to find the strength to face the past and to build a new life. So, latest book to be added to our Truth and Reconciliation collection. Okay, and very last book, Betty White. Legendary Betty White. So, 100 remarkable moments in an extraordinary life. This is a foreword by Gavin MacLeod and put together by Ray Richmond. So, Betty White starts in the 1920s right up to today. Betty White is a visual salute to the First Lady of Television, spanning her more than 80 years as a performer and a star. The volume also vividly illustrates the beloved White's lifelong advocacy for animals, as well as the masterful comic versatility she displayed even as she closed in on the century mark. So Betty White. So that's it, everyone. Those are the books that we're going to be adding to our collection. If you'd like to place a hold, just give us a call, or you could send us a message, email. You know how to get a hold of us. So that's it. Have a great afternoon, everyone. Bye.